Chicago, Illinois asks, I really look up to you as Miss High Times and love that you are from the Midwest like me. I was wondering if you could describe some jobs for women in the marijuana industry.
Okay, well, I get this a lot. First, let me say thank you. It's really sweet of you. But in terms of jobs for women in the industry, any job a man can do, I mean, a woman can do as well, I think.
Absolutely.
Let me start. I look up to a lot of women in this industry, many that have been here long before I have. One of the main ones is Mila, the hash queen, who I got to meet a few times. And she got to tour, or she lived in the Middle East, the Himalayas, and perfected hash making. And then,
she's like the inventor of the ice water hash, right?
I don't know if she I know she did the process with the washing machine, and she created the pollinator, so like the bring it home, you can make it kind of thing. But yeah, and then a woman just won the extract cup out in Colorado, and some other things. You can be there's a lot of vloggers, like I think of Coral Reefer, who I'm a huge fan of. I got to meet her out in Colorado. Just really anything. If you see a man doing something, shit, you can do it too. Also, if you like the industry is so emerging and so new. I mean, the sky's the limit. If you see like a hole or like some void, just go in there and fill it.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll second that. There's absolutely no job in this industry that only a man can do, and it sounds a little sexist to generalize, but women often make the best growers.
Yeah. The almost always High Times is a grower.
Yeah, so. They almost always make the best trimmers. They're like, there's some gender roles within the industry. Like most outdoor growers, at least in Northern California, tend to be dudes. There's definitely exceptions to that, and they tend to do very well. But there's like some physical labor, burly type jobs that are tend to be dominated by dudes. But most of the jobs that I see women doing, they do excellently. And there's, it might be a male-dominated industry at this point, but it's not going to stay that way. And yeah,
I think my big advice to everyone is to not, be a bong humper, and don't take that, that first someone, that comes up to you like a kind of shady, modeling job. You can do so much better than that.
Yeah, it's not the role of women in this industry does not need to just be exploitative.
And that's not putting down models. A lot of my High Time sisters are models, and they're they do the glass modeling.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all, but it just doesn't.
You don't need to sell yourself short. I guess that's what I'm getting at.
That's exactly right. It doesn't end at modeling. No. And you don't need to be a model in order to be successful in this industry. Though, statistically, women do much better in business than men do in almost any business endeavor they pursue. They make fabulous farmers. They make fabulous processors. They make fabulous almost everything. And so you should not decide your career options based on your gender.
And also, there's the new glass industry. There's a bunch of new glass women blowers. Like I think of Lace Face, who's one of my favorite glass blowers, and we actually share the same birthday, which is kind of odd. But there's just so there's so much.
Yeah, sky is the limit.
Yeah. So great question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.